Welcome, everyone, to the home of the War Chant, Osceola, Renegade, and the Florida State Seminoles, a place simply known to some as the Dome. Today, a couple of teams getting set to square off in an ACC battle. As we'll see, the California Golden Bears taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Seminoles will boot it away to start the game. Bringing it back. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. So the Cal Bears offense will have plenty of work to do after that return was bottled up. And here he comes, the guy who pulls all the strings in this attack.
I think what makes him so unique, he has such a good understanding of this offense, always seems to know what the answer is to the test.
Always in control. The receivers know they're going to get the football. Everybody believes in this dude.
This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Complete to the right. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The Golden Bears will line it up on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking down the middle. Got his man. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. This crowd knows when to bring it. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a 1st down. This defense backed up, goal to go, and the crowd's giving them some juice. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. He's looking to throw. Snags it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. You can't hear yourself think on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Rogers. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculate it down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on 3rd down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup. Accurate throw, and they get paid.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Florida State's offense will take the field for the first time. And there's no doubt, guys, we will be focused on these 2-star playmakers on the outside.
I'm curious to see how much man coverage we're going to see today. I don't know if either of these defenses is confident enough to go mano-a-mano with these 2 dudes on the field. They're 2 of the best in the nation.
These cornerbacks aren't looking for man-to-man coverage. I can promise you that. They'd be like, give me some help over here. But we're going to see some split screens, and we're going to see who had more catches, who had more yards. We're definitely going to be breaking that down this game.
They'll give it to him again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close.
Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Quarterback checking off. They'll put the tight end in motion. The give to the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. To the air. It's Croman Hope. Feeling he'll take a shot. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown Seminoles. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
Getting set for the point after. Bangs it through for an extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a pass from 40 yards out. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Can't get him to the ground. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. A little screen to the running back.
And that's why, as a defense, you want to set up 3rd and long situations. You just want to be able to keep the football in front of you. It's okay for that quarterback to hit the running back on that pass. Now you have all those bodies flying to the football, and they're able to make a tackle.
He gets a block. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive when you're trying to get the football back to your offense?
That gives him 54 yards on the ground so far in this one, and he is closing in on that 1,000-yard mark. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. And the Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll ride Davis here. They get him down after a 4-yard gain to the 6. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. The hand to the running back. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, no!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. Looking for blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16 as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off-play action on first down. Got his man downfield. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. A new set of downs after the completion. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. First down to start the drive after the break. He wants to throw. Flips it out to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Second down coming up. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle. And the Golden Bears are marching down the field. Give to the back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Leaves it with the running back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
I know the passing game sells, the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Finds his man. It's Thorne. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. The Golden Bears will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. And he's got it at the 15-yard line. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Florida State.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. USC is currently ahead early in this one inside the Coliseum. But unlike the days of Reggie Bush and Matt Leinart, they just haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over Nebraska. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. He leaves it with his back. On the move at the 30. Off he goes. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. 1st and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. They'll try to get it in with the run. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. Got his man on the right. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. So loud it's rattling your fillings on 3rd and goal. Slams it ahead. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I know it's early, but you're down by a lot of points. You've got to go for it here on 4th down, David. I'm finding my best player offensively and giving him a shot.
And what you said is all the difference in the world. I'm already down a lot early. I got to make some things happen. This is a situation to get a touchdown. I'm going for it.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Seminoles have him back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Comes out throwing on 1st down. He makes the catch. He's loose. He's at the 30. The 10. Touchdown Seminoles! And once he got loose, it was all over. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinator. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, and now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Grabbed in the middle, it's Rodgers. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Golden Bears want to pick up the tempo. The aerial assault continues. And he intercepts it. Taking it the other way. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, no! Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Cal gets it back, the sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. The quick out. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Thorne. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. New set of downs after that completion. He'll come out throwing on first down. Heaves it on the run. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping two hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you...
Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. And he will step out of bounds, but what a play to get the ball back for his offense. Line gets set, first down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Makes the grab. Running toward the tape. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. He's looking to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Thorne. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Nunez. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. The Golden Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Using the quick game. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. He wants it all. Throw to the end zone. Picked off. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. This will likely be the last play of the half. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he gave him the limp leg. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. One more snap coming before halftime. The give to Davis. Still on his feet at the 45. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in Tallahassee going on. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Doak Campbell Stadium.
And the Golden Bears will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Strikes the blow. Slips through the line. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Hits him with a stiff arm. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Deep shot for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. The Noles are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. It's complete on the right side. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State! And the pummeling has started. He is dialed in. David, remember when we called Jameis Winston's debut? 27 passes, not one hit the ground. The 2 incompletions were caught out of bounds. This guy's locked in like that.
Locked in, dialed in. And when you're compared to Jameis Winston, and by the way, I mean, he was in fuego that night.
And he coughs it up inside the 20. Recovered by the kicking team. And they'll drag him down after a good return. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. This is like a gift to have starting field position like this, Jesse.
You're absolutely right.
Fighting for the end zone, and he drops it. And the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. To the ground with the back. Finds a crevice and picks up 5 out to the 8.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
And would they dare be aggressive on 3rd down this deep in their own territory? From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. After making the interception, he took it all the way back and sets up his offense at the 17-yard line. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Getting some heat. Touchdown, Seminoles! And the stomping has commenced. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot. He's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. First down here for the offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Handoff from the gun. The Golden Bears get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's good enough for first down.
From the gun, the ground game. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. It's a draw. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. And the Golden Bears line up to punt it away.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on third down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on first down. He's going to let it go. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, no! And the beatdown has ensued. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Navy is just getting blown off the field today. It's like they haven't even been competitive. How'd you like to be the network censor on the coaches show this week? They're trailing by 20 to Charlotte. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
And they got him for the sack. And how about that play by the free safety? You sort of got the feeling somebody's band was going to be playing after that one. Big gamble by the defense.
Yeah, and great job timing it up and catching them off guard, bringing the blitz. It is. You say that because I get it. It's high risk, high reward. That time, high reward, getting the sack.
This defense will try to force a fourth down on third and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Golden Bears will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Looking to go up top on first down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He's going to run it. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. They move the tight end all over. They're getting this guy lathered up. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out for the 40, and it's first down.
Well, right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Handoff to the single back. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. And the Noles come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go to the ground. At the 35, he's open. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes a stop. After that huge play, right back at him on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. He looks that one in nicely. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Dropping back, it's Croman Hope. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd down, going up top. Unleashes to the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown. Couldn't make the connection. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And the try is no good. Oh, they missed the field goal. That's about the only thing that hasn't gone their way in this one. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Coming after it. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. We'll see if they can dial up one that works this time on 2nd down from the 14. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to it. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They're setting up the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. And the Golden Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He's got great speed. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. He'll run it again. Just ran him over. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a crease to the left. Fighting off the defender. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. The Seminoles are threatening in the red zone. From the gun, running back on the move. Pickup of 1, it's down at the 11. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to throw, it's Croman Hope. He makes a grab. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He'll throw on 3rd down. Fires into the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the... And the holder, they fake it. Pitch it to the tight end. It's a fake. Shades of Little Giants. The Mad Hatter is loose, and it's a touchdown. Oh, the fake caught the defense by surprise. Opened up a little passing lane for the score.
And I tell you what, on field goal block, what are we doing? We're sending everybody. You might want to keep a guy or 2 back deep just in case they do run the field goal. And when you bring the field goal block and you bring everybody and you're sending all your resources to get them and you're not covering, this can happen. I'll tell you what, guts to call the play. It actually worked.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm.
The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Florida State. That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. He'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. This offense needs something to feel good about. It hasn't been very productive today, Jesse.
Well, I think it's just important they stay aggressive, try to throw the football, and just see what this quarterback can do here at the end of the game to build confidence for the next time they take the field.
Yeah, and there hadn't been much good today. But build confidence, sure, but just show your team you're going to keep fighting no matter what the scoreboard says.
And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. The incomplete pass leaves them with second down. He's looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's on target and complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. They're going to throw it again. He's taking a deep shot. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? The Golden Bears will punt it away on 4th down. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Makes one man miss. He's able to fight his way for a couple of yards, but it'll be 4th down and 3. The Seminoles will send out the punt unit. Sends his first one of the day on the way, and we didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. And here we go, final play of the game right here. They'll throw it on 1st down. He's going up top here late in the game. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack. Welcome to Doak Campbell Stadium, and you might as well get used to the sound you're hearing. The Seminole war chant is going full throat. Today, a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Boston College Eagles taking on the winners of 10 straight, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Seminoles will get us underway with the opening kickoff. From a couple of yards, and he loses the ball deep in his own end. Touchdown, Seminoles! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a...
The extra point.
And they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
The kickoff team just about set to go, and that defense is eager to get back out there after the scoop and score. Out of the end zone, and he loses the ball deep in his own end. Maybe some nerves on that return, but a fortunate bounce, and they'll retain possession. So Boston Colleges will be in a hole thanks to that short return. And you'd better be sharp throwing the football to the outside, Jesse, because both of these teams have lock-up corners.
And they're really good at baiting you into throwing their way as well. You got to be careful. And, David, I like these guys, too, because they're not afraid to get their face in the fan and support the run game.
No doubt. It's fun because when you're a defense and you can shut down half the field, you can do so many different things to give other guys help because you trust these guys on an island outside.
They go to the ground. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Boston College right back to the line. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires and picked off. Got room on the return. Ripping through the defense. Able to stay on his feet and get the ball to the 21-yard line. So the opening drive of the game, and you spit it up. That's not the way to get things started.
Coaches are always preaching about not committing penalties and winning the turnover battle. So you're able to go on this first drive, and you're doing a couple positive things, and then turn it over, not to start this offense wrong.
A first down for the offense. He's going to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Gibson. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Seminoles have taken it inside the 20. Trying to find his man on first down. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, no! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he's going to bring it out. No idea what he could have been thinking to try to return that one, and they stop him at the 7. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Offense backed up inside their own 10-yard line. You got to give yourself some space to work, so you dial up the run play, and your offensive line delivers. Huge holes up front for that big game.
Tackled immediately after the catch. They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. Reads it, fires complete. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. He wants to throw. He's right on target. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. Boston College wants to play fast.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Holds and fires complete to the right. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. The Golden Eagles getting set on 1st and 10. Defense in press coverage. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it in.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Eagles.
Hey, we know football gets harder when you start to get in the red zone and the field shrinks. Who needs that? Break the long touchdown run. Nice job by the back. Seeing the hole, exploding through, getting the long touchdown.
Boston College.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. They'll give it to the back. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Sends it downfield. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Florida State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal with a 58-yard touchdown pass. Just about set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third down, he drops the throw. Hauls it in. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And that's really got to make this offensive coordinator feel good. You get a completion on a big third down early in the game, and that should give him a lot of confidence calling plays this guy.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Boston College right back to the line. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Blasted as he lets it go. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. To the air. It's Croman Hope. Pressure coming. He makes the connection. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
The number one goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him. Try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job getting there, getting the hit on him, but nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the strike.
Makes the grab, and he's got the first. He's off to the races. Touchdown Seminoles! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
And these slants are so hard to defend when the ball's thrown like that. The receiver catches it, and he's catching it going so fast, and you could tell the defense couldn't quite get the right angles, and he does the rest, uses his speed, gets all the way to the end zone.
He'll try to tack on one more. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Nevada is down right now, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born today in Reno. They're trailing by just 4 to Air Force. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5. And the Golden Eagles are in the hurry up. Trying play action. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, it's loose. And the defense snatches it, and they're trying to flip the field. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. Looking downfield, it's Croman Hope. A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, no!
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something to win it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Out of the gun, they give to the back. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
It's caught downfield. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Looking to take a shot. Fires into traffic, picked off. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. After the first down completion, it's 2nd and short. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Looking to throw, it's Croman Hope. He's got his man. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They want to just keep throwing it. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Florida State! And this dude is spinning flaming spears everywhere, and he is cutting apart this defense.
They're going to have Noel Nation doing the chop, getting excited, getting jacked up about this guy, because this is the kind of day that starts to bring even more momentum to this spot. Now you got a quarterback that you can really trust.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. about to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Boston College, 7.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points.
And the defense gets to the quarterback.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Boston College wants to play fast. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll ride Davis here. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Boston College ready to kick things off and start the second half.
Boston College, 7.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Trying to set the tone with the run. Shakes off the tackle. At the 35, he's got room. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Makes him talk to the hand. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Here we go. Here's the handoff. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. After the misfire, it's 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Croman Hope. They're trying to get to it. And the defense, got him at the 27.
Back and forth, back and forth. I don't care if I give up yards. Nice job by the defense. Now putting them in a negative situation. You gave up some yards. Now you got them in a situation where you know they're going to throw the football right around midfield. It's time to go put some speed on the field and go get the QB.
On 1st down from the 13-yard line. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Just feeds the running back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
I think you run that play on 2nd down knowing it's going to make 3rd down easy. You're not trying to hit a home run. You don't need the big play right now.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, and they corral the ball so they avoid the turnover, but man, did they lose a chunk of yardage. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal. And they fake it. Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. And the pass falls incomplete on the fake field goal, and I'm not sure they'll go back to that one again. You want to be bold and daring, but sometimes you got to know when to just take the three. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Complete to the right. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking to move it through the air. Trying to beat the D deep. Makes the catch. Touchdown Seminoles. And the route is on. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Tulsa is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about all along Route 66 for some time. They're up 14 over East Carolina. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. They'll ride the hot hand. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6.
Brings up 2nd down.
He'll pull it on the read. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
This Boston College offense has it working. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll throw it on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. And after the incompletion on 1st down, this offense looking at 2nd down. Quickly complete. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. 6th play of the drive coming up. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. BC back to work after picking up the 1st down.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
He's going to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Clock winds inside, a minute to play here in the 3rd. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put
another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. On 1st down, here comes this offense. The receiver on the jet sweep. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. This offense has a 2nd down play. The play action fake. Slides away. He'll pull it down and run. At the 45 on his way. The expressway is wide open. Touchdown, Knowles! And the punishment has been extended.
Man, he just makes it look so fun to play quarterback. Like, he's playing his own little game. He just scrambles around, takes off. Nobody can catch him all the way to the house for 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Hand off from the shotgun. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Let's see what they've got on second down. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. He's got an open man. Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. The give to the tailback. Able to pick up a couple before he's knocked down. They mark it at the 10. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They feed him again. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Wants to throw on third down. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. And knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. The Knowles have enough for the 1st down.
They came into this game today knowing that this guy was going to have to leave his mark in this one, toting the rock, and he's done that. He's come up with some big plays, and he continues to do that here late at a juncture where they've got to continue running it if they're going to win.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on 1st down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good 2nd down.
Still on his feet at the 45. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. And the Knowles are on the move. Give to the running back. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Right back to it. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Croman Hope. Escapes trouble. Going to try to get it himself. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a 1st down. The Seminoles with the 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. He's now up to 104 yards on the ground so far, and he is closing in on that 1,200-yard mark for the season. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. pocket starts to collapse.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And what can you say about this offense in this game? All season long, they've done enough to win week in, week out. Hasn't always been pretty. They haven't always brought their A-plus game to the park. But they won a shootout today. Both offenses trading blows back and forth, and they were able to come out on top. And the offense, to me, is the reason they're still undefeated today.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
To the air on 1st down. A strike downfield. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Makes his connection. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. Boston College now operates from the red zone. Going up top on 1st down. He's got it on the move. Oh, it's on the ground. High ball. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, it's a nice job by him making the catch, but guys, you got to secure the ball and put it away. The play's not over. Give the defender credit for knocking it loose, and the defense jumps on it.
That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24 after the productive 1st down play at 2nd and 6. The give to Davis. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it. At the 45 on his way. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. He got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. He'll try it again. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.